The following presentation is a Deej Experience production and may not be recorded, rebroadcasted, or retransmitted without the express written permission of Deej Experience LLC. For more information, visit us online at www.deejexperience.com.
Yeah, it's been a minute, but I'm back at it. Only like to win, it's like a bad habit. If I took a loss, see how bad. Replay me again, then I'm stat padding. Looking at the numbers, see who's hearing it. Watching all the hype go disappear again. Giving you the picture, see how clear it is. I'm high quality, like I am Deej Experience. I'm way up, seems like I've been at the pyramids. Give me an opponent, and I promise I ain't fearing it. I got so much I can lose, but game when I've been dreaming this. Why you see a mirror, cause I'm closer than I ain't fearing it. Grinding and grinding, and then I put another gear in it. Driving and driving, but you don't have no one to steer ship. Back on the topic, if you knew half of my logic, you wouldn't have no more problems, but now you know what interference is. Whoa, wait up, scores down, stay up. Tom Brady with the comeback, you know it ain't luck, so pay up my respect. Don't reject that game nuts, better hang up the white flag. You fight back to your nameless, so tell me what the time say. Game time, why they didn't think it ever outscore me.
It's through, here comes the shot, and that's it!
For the entree, fast break, one man to beat, got it all day.
Still without risk control.
Doing this for all my life.
Looking for the
You don't want to waste my time.
And this one hammered.
If you want to test my grind,
Going,
better get up next in line. Competition left to dry. They can never get in my mind.
It's gonna get by.
Please slow it down. I'm a beast on the ground. I'll unleash for the crowd. Play me up. One man band, I'ma run it back. You give me the chance, I'ma run it back. Just looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back.
Come on for third.
Check out the
Is he
roof
round
now. If I do
second?
fail, I don't have none to lose, so I'ma go until I crash to a new low. Still leaving, then I'll bounce back like I do. See how I facilitate it, you get humiliated. I'm making something from nothing cause I'm too innovative. I'm making records so I feel better for when I break it. It's for my pleasure, but I would never let you go take it. I'm kinda like that, I don't just write raps. You put the ball up, then I'ma spike that. That means I put it down, watch me throw away your doubt. Kinda like a quarterback, I take your crap and throw it out. We can go back and forth like Serena, just know I'm the home team. I back out arenas and arenas. Never lose sight of where we from, so after I'm finished, it's all gonna be love. Still in my bag and they still wanna be us, but I don't think no one will actually become as great as my team is, cause I got a team of some Hall of Fame players, not to mention Jesus. Doing this for all my life. You don't wanna waste my time. If you wanna test my grind, better get up next in line. Competition left to dry. They can never get in my mind. Please slow it down. I'm a beast on the ground. I'll unleash for the crowd. Play me up. One man band, I'ma run it back. You give me the chance, I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd, and we are at Howard Sheen Field on some home turf here tonight on a Thursday evening. Alongside me for the ride is Jack Hasbrook. Welcome aboard, Jack.
Evening.
As we have girls varsity action on the schedule tonight. It is the visiting team from Titusville, the Rockets, in here taking on your hometown Beavers. Rockets in the solid white uniforms tonight. Beavers are in the hot pink uniforms with the black shorts as they continue to support Cancer Awareness Month. And, Jack, let's get right into our Box It and Lock It pregame show. Talk about a few things. First and foremost, as this gorgeous weather continues to be a staple here, we're going to talk about it. It's the Harvest Community Church weather report. 54 degrees. It feels much warmer than that.
Yeah.
0% chance of precipitation.
Oh, yeah.
And just gorgeous out here. Bright blue skies above us. You can see a plane going through, leaving an ice trail behind it.
Not a cloud up there.
It's just a gorgeous night, as once again we have wonderful weather for an athletic event here at Howard Sheen Field. And look forward to cheering the Beavers on to a big victory here tonight. And, Jack, that's the weather report today. Let's get right into our Snap Fitness 3 Steps to Success. First and foremost, we need to file the last game that we had against Northeast. We lost 1-0, and learn from that event. But you need to file it behind you, have your head on a swivel tonight, and focus at the task at hand.
Yeah, those tough losses, they can always creep into a team's mental state and affect them in future games. We see that in the NFL. We see that in college sports. We see it everywhere. Mental health is key.
So the second step is be ready to work tonight. Let's be ready to do the ugly things that need to get done to get the team to victory here tonight. So be ready to work.
Yeah, absolutely. Last home game of the season, you gotta be ready to put your best foot forward.
And the last step tonight, make some memories. Have some fun out there, relax, enjoy yourself. These seniors, the last time that they're on their home field, potentially the last time in the regular season at least. And just get out there, relax, enjoy yourself, make some memories, have some fun, and enjoy yourself.
Oh yeah. Don't let the last game of your career be a rotten memory for you. Take something positive away from it, no matter what that may be.
Well, that'll lead us into our Corry Higher Ed Spotlight Player of the Game. I'm going with number 14, Lauren Fox. She's had kind of a quiet year to her standards, I would say. But look for her to maybe have a breakout game here against the Rockets and see if she can't lead the Beavers to a big victory here at Howard Sheen Field.
Yeah, they'll be looking for her speed, certainly, to generate some offense there.
So, Lauren Fox, number 14, our choice for the Corry Higher Ed Spotlight Player of the Game. We will have the J. Gill Plumbing and Heating starting lineups. We're just going to turn it over to Carmen, as this is his last home game as well, Jack. It's going to be sorry to see him go. He's been a staple here in the girls soccer program for many years, and he's hanging up the PA announcing after this game here.
Yep.
So we will turn it over to Carmen here as he will get to the starting lineups, and then we will go silent after that as we will have the Gladiator Loss national anthem.
Number 6, senior Addison Burley. Number 20, senior Marley Griffin. Number 8, senior Sarah Jackson. Number 14, senior Hadley Morrison. Number 17, senior Abigail Saints. Number 2, junior Nora Blakesley. Number 9, junior Mariah Koval. Number 10, junior Molly Koval. Number 3, junior Elise Ralston. Number 42, sophomore Mary Herman. And number 16, sophomore Catherine Klein. The Rockets are coached by Jessica Miller, Christian Popescu, and Miss Kim Wheeling. All right, Beaver fans, it's the last game of the year. Let's make some noise for your Corry Beavers. Number 2, freshman Lila Simonson. Number 4, junior captain Addie Schwabauer. Number 6, senior captain Marley Martin. Number 10, senior captain Mara Goodwill. Number 11, senior captain Ava Ellery. Number 12, sophomore Corry Beavers. Number 13, sophomore Allie Simonson. Number 14, sophomore Lynn Fox. Number 21, freshman Lindsay Bibb. And protecting the net in the goal, number 00, freshman Charlie Gant. The Beavers are coached by Mr. Max Bond, Ms. Kaylin Whiteley, and head coach Brendan Boucher. Could you all please stand for the playing of our national anthem?
Well, there you have it, Jack. The Gladiator Law National Anthem, the J. Gale Heating and Plumbing starting lineups have been announced. We will turn our efforts to bring the action alive on the screen as we get settled in here to bring you girls action here. Last home game of the season for the Beavers, and we kind of set it a little bit off the air there, Jack. Where did the season go this year?
Yeah,
Felt like we were just getting started, and we're right around the corner from finishing it up.
yeah, really crazy how quick these fall seasons go, man.
Oh, the Beavers out on the field. They will be going right to left on the screen in the bright pink uniforms with the black shorts. And the Tigers. You know what? I've had the Tigers on the brain for this whole entire week.
Well, we do play them like all week. So.
We played them in middle school football yesterday. We got them a varsity action tomorrow, and then again on Saturday for JV action. So got the Tigers on the brain here. But the Beavers look like they're going to get the Fox Family Insurance opening kickoff as we get set to get things rolling. And, Jack, I see one thing I forgot to tune on there, but there it is. We got the scoreboard brought to us by the Corry Federal Credit Union down on the bottom of the screen there. As we settle in, it is a
soccer scoreboard, right?
It is a soccer scoreboard. I have been known to put the wrong one up, but I do have the correct one there. As we are in the first half here. Ready to get things going. Beavers will get the opening kick here, brought to us by Fox Family Insurance. As I was saying, they're going right to left on the screen. Rockets going left to right. As Goodwill will play it back here to Jaworski. She dumps it into the Rockets' end. They'll push it right back out to midfield. Fox giving chase to it, but the Rockets will get it over to the 40-yard line, coming all the way across to the near side, breaking down the right wing, and get a crosser in on net, and it's knocked down by Weatherby, and Gantz comes out, scoops it up. So good initial rush right off the whistle here, or the opening kick for the Rockets, as play comes out here to Lila Simonson, as she is knocked down at the 30-yard line. And they're going to say it's a free kick for the Rockets just inside the 30, as Beavers will set the wall up inside the 20-yard line. Rockets will put it into play. It's a high shot, and Gantz comes out, bounces off of her upper torso and goes to the right side. Rockets keep it in the zone, looking to get it out to the 5-yard line. There's a shot. It goes sailing wide left of the net, as the Rockets applying some major pressure here this early on here.
Yeah, that could have spelled disaster there, Dewey.
Oh, the Beavers will get the free kick from the goal crease. That shot coming, I believe that was I don't see it on the roster, so I'm not going to say. I believe maybe it was Griffin, number 20. Yeah, I'm thinking that's who it was. Rockets get it in the 15-yard line. Beavers giving chase to it here as they poke it to the middle. Beavers poke it out to the 25-yard line. Chasing it down is Simonson, and she'll play it to the far sideline. Rockets will get it there and play it back to the defense at the 40. Right back in again as Schwabenbauer kicks it out to the near side. Marley Martin giving chase to it. Just outside her 40. It ricochets off of a Rocket and out of bounds. Martin with the throw-in on the near side. And it's headed back across midfield. Martin shoots it in between a couple of defenders and try to chase it to the far side, but the Rockets get to the loose ball. Schwabenbauer steps into that one, plays it back across midfield. Goodwill with a header, gets it inside the 40 to the 35, down the near sideline, inside the 20. Still with it. She'll cross back inside to the 15, to the middle of the field, sends a wide crosser to the left side. It's knocked down by the goaltender. That's Jackson, Cara Jackson, in the goal for the Rockets. As she corrals the loose ball, doesn't give up the rebound, and she'll get the drop kick back into play here as she plays it on the far side and out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Beavers with a throw-in. Fox down the far sideline. And again, the Rockets kick it out of bounds at the 10. Beavers with another throw-in. Shot went wide right of the net and went off of a Rocket there, Jack. So I believe the Beavers going to have the first corner kick of the game here.
I believe
on the
so.
far sideline.
Yeah, looks like it.
Weatherby going over there to tee it up. Beavers have the play set inside the box. Here comes the crosser, and it's a little bit wide right of the net. And that will give Jackson a free kick from the goal crease, as both teams have had a couple of shots on net already.
Yeah, Rockets started out with the pressure, but the past minute or so, it's been the Beavers.
Jackson plays it up the near sideline. Played by the Beavers at the 20 and out of bounds at the 15. Rockets with the throw-in. Herman to put it into play. Martin knocks it down at the 25, still with it, but she's going to get called for a shove down. We'll call that kindly a foul.
Yeah, I was going to say, asterisks on that one.
So the Rockets will get the free kick at the 25-yard line. Martin knocks it down at the 50, but it rolls right to a Rocket as they get it into Beaver territory. They'll work the far sideline. Rocket kind of fell down on the play there, and Fox was coming upfield with it, but it ricocheted off of a Rocket and out of bounds as the Beavers will try to break into the Rockets' end. And the Rockets will corral it and work it back out to the 40-yard line. Jaworski giving chase to it there, has it, coming to the middle of the field. She'll give, little miscommunication there between Martin and Simonson. It's going to go out of bounds at the Rockets' 30-yard line. Herman to throw in here. Gets it to the middle of the field as the Rockets try to maintain possession here. It rolls out of bounds at the 40. Rockets with the throw and get it into Beaver territory. Pushing it to the far side of the field now. Beavers get it in to Rockets end at the 40-yard line. Marley Martin with it. Reverses her field there. Got by Herman to the 30. Into the 25, still with it. Passes it to the far side of the field, but the Rockets stepped in front of that pass. Knock it back to the 15 as they'll try to corral it there and send it back out into a safer spot on the field. Martin with it. Has it poked free back to midfield. Back into the Rockets' end. Griffin with it. Passes it all the way over to the far side. And down the sideline they go. It's going to go out of bounds at the 15, but the Beavers will get the throw in as it was last touched by the Rockets. Trying to get it to Fox on that far sideline, and again it goes out of bounds, last touched by the Beavers. So the Rockets will get the throw in just inside the 30. Jaworski steals it away, sends it out across the 40. Rockets are there to send it right back in again. Inside to the 15. Rockets trying to break in. Schrabenbauer gets to the loose ball, played by Simonson. Back out to Fox on that far wing. And she's just going to kick it out of bounds at the 15-yard line, and that will let the troops get reset here as Griffin will throw it in on the far sideline there. They'll work it out to the 20 here. Trying to dump it in through the defense. Weatherby sends it right back outside the 10. Pinballs around there. Rockets have it at the 10, send it to the middle of the field, and the Beavers quickly on it there, send it out across the 30. Rockets send it right back in again. Simonson gets it out across the 25 to the near side and out of bounds. Rockets with the throw in on the near side from the 30. Herman to throw in. Got it down into the end zone. Crosser coming, and it's over the top of the net and out of bounds. Beavers will get the kick from the goal crease. 32 minutes to go in this first half, Jack, as action seems like it's moving right along here. Weatherby has it teed up in the right-hand corner of the crease, and she drives it out across the 30-yard line, settled by Goodwill at the 35. And she'll turn upfield and get to the KC's Express midfield stripe as she'll send it down that right wing for Bem. She gets into the end zone, and Martin can't get a good foot on it, and Jackson scoops up the loose ball inside the box to alleviate that fast break opportunity by the Beavers. She plays it high in the air out to the 45-yard line. Jaworski knocks it down there, and the Rockets will move it upfield. Down the right flank and kicked in on goal as Weatherby's going to let it go. Gantz comes out and corrals it, and Passenger is there to clean up the mess. Got it out across the 30, coming to the near sideline as they'll get it out to Martin at midfield. Sends it across field for Bem as she'll settle it at 35. Gets the return pass. Nope. Herman's there to corral it as Martin gives chase, and she'll get to the ball first as she'll try to work into the end zone. As Herman is pushing her as they go in there, Herman gets it back out here to the 10-yard line. Jaworski comes in and tries to keep it in the Rockets' end. They'll work it out across the 30. Simonson drives it right back in again, and it'll go right in on Jackson as she scoops up the loose ball inside the box. And that will kind of slow things down a little bit here. And she'll bring it out to the top of the box and put it back into play out across the 40-yard line. Fox dumps it right back in again. And Jackson, again, corrals it at the very top part of the box there as Goodwill was bearing down on top of it. Jackson plays it out to the 40. Goodwill, along with Martin, will work it into the 20. Good sidestep there. Martin looking to get a shot away and does, but right into the chest of Jackson as she makes another save and keeps it a scoreless game as we're under 30 minutes to go in the first half.
Well, both teams are certainly getting their opportunities here, Dewey.
Rockets will dump it into the Beavers' end, played by Weatherby, as she'll dump it right back into the Rockets' end. Martin trying to get by Herman. They both kind of stumble at it, but Herman's going to get it back to the 10-yard line here. And Martin staying right with her will get it into the end zone. Staying with it in the end zone here is Martin. As, she's trying to get away from Herman. Finally does.
Wow.
Gets a shot away, and the Rockets will get the loose ball played back out to the 15. Simonson dumps it right back in again. Knocked down by the Rockets at the 20. There's another shot as Jaworski puts it in on Jackson. And she makes no mistake with it that time and corrals it with no rebound. And we stay scoreless here as Jackson plays it high in the air out across to the 45-yard line. Fox knocks it down into the right wing. Bem giving chase to it. It's going to roll out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Fox to throw it in.
That was some nice footwork by Martin there, Dewey.
Yeah, she's watch that battle with her and Herman, see who wins that as they go forward throughout the night. Beavers able to keep it in the Rockets' end, and the Rockets are going to break out here as they'll send it down that left wing, and it's going to go out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. Beavers with the throw-in. Continue to play down that far sideline. Goodwill trying to keep it in, but the Rockets get to it and play it into the Beavers' end. Schrabenbauer dumps it right back into the Rockets' end. Jaworski works with it here as the Rockets will get control of it and put it into the Beavers' side. It's shouldered forward by Simonson and dumped into the left wing. Rockets are going to get to it first at their own 5-yard line, play it back out to the 20. Simonson coming up here. And it's knocked out of bounds at the 20-yard line. It'll be Rockets' ball to throw in. And we have our first substitute of the game. Number 5 coming in for Herman for the Rockets. And Jack, it's Navee Fink coming into the game. And I apologize. It takes me a minute to figure out the Titusville roster because they have it in alphabetical order instead of numerical order. So I have to find the number first and then read the name. So it takes me a minute or two, but I'm starting to get some of these names memorized already. There goes Fox down the right wing, and it's kicked out of bounds. Beavers with the throw-in at the 10-yard line. Into Bem at the 5. Comes back out to the 15, to the middle of the field. Martin trying to keep it in. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. As Simonson will play it across field for Fox on the far side. A little give and go there between Fox and Bem. She gets into the end zone and hits the side of the net. And that was nearly in the back twine.
Yeah.
But it will give the Rockets a free kick from the goal crease.
Yeah, there would have been no stopping that shot if it was on target, Dewey.
Good hard shot from Fox in the right wing there. As we come up on 26 minutes to go in the half. And we have another Rocket substitution there. I didn't see the player coming in, but I did see, I believe that was number 10 coming out, Molly Covell. And the Beavers will get the free kick, is it, at the 30-yard line? I was busy looking at the roster instead of what was going on the field.
Looking like it, Dewey.
So it looks like Beavers have a free kick here from about the 33-yard line. As the Beavers will set the play up right at the 10-yard line. Weatherby puts it in. Rockets come up immediately and play it at the 15 out across to the 25. And they kind of catch Weatherby upfield here. Rockets to midfield. Pinballs around. And the Beavers are going to corral it. No, they lose. Rockets get a good push here. As they got numbers down the left flank. As everybody's trying to chase it down. Good stop there by the Rockets to keep it from going over the end line. As they play it into that left wing, it comes in. Weatherby knocks it down. It's poked free, and Gantz with a diving save inside the crease to smother it as it was coming across to an open Rocket in that right wing. Gantz plays it high in the air out to the 45-yard line, knocked down there by Goodwill. Bem with it on the far sideline. And it goes out of bounds. Rockets with the throw in at the 45. O'Connor comes into the game for the Beavers. And it looks like Bem is going to have a seat on the bench with a well-deserved rest. Rockets throw it in on the far sideline there to get it into play. And they'll poke it down in. Schrabenbauer plays it back out to the 35-yard line and out of bounds. Rockets with the throw in now. They'll work it into the 30, to the 25, to the 20. Still with it at the 10-yard line. Looking for the cross coming in, and Gantz snags it out of the air to alleviate that pressure. And we stay scoreless. Played high in the air. At the 45-yard line, Martin giving chase to it here, trying to get away around the player there. Gets inside to the 20-yard line, into the 15, to the 10. Gets a shot away, but it rolls right in on Jackson. As she makes yet another save there, Jack, and it's scoreless as we have end-to-end action going on here tonight.
Yeah, more impressive work there by Martin.
Jackson plays it out to the 45-yard line and over. Comes into the middle of the field, and it's going to roll right here to O'Connor. And Martin finds it, trying to play it to the far side of the field. Rockets play it in the air. It's knocked down by Passenger, I believe. Comes to the near sideline, but lost out of bounds off the foot of Martin. And the ball goes back over to the Rockets and the throw-in. O'Connor dumps it back into the Rockets' end. Played high in the air. That went straight up. Comes down at the 50. Jaworski with it, sends it into the right wing for Fox. Pokes it free. Simonson down the right flank, inside the 20 to the 10. And out of bounds at the goal line. I believe it will be Rockets' ball to throw in. Out at the 15. Goodwill staying with it, pokes it into the 5, but the Rockets get to it, bang it out to the 25-yard line. Beavers push it right back in again. Pinballing around there. Martin trying to settle it, sends it back to the 30. Jaworski dumps it in. It's knocked down. Goodwill coming in, and right in on Jackson as she once again makes a nice save in the crease.
The end-to-end action continues.
Out to the 40. Jaworski knocks it into the right flank. Griffin plays it to the far side. Fox trying to settle it there, guts it through, but the Griffin comes up and dumps it into the Beavers' end. Weatherby plays it back out to the 45. Griffin comes up, pokes it into the Beavers' end at the 25. Weatherby right back to midfield and over. Martin splits the defenders there, gets inside to the 30-yard line. Down the far wing she goes. Inside to the 10. She reverses it back at the 10-yard line. Tried to get it across to the field there, but it was deflected by one of the Rockets. And they're going to come out to the 30-yard line with it, to the 40. Across midfield. Into the 30, dumped it into the 20. Trying to settle it, and then sends it into the far side. And then the shot is well wide right of the net and over the end line as Morrison takes the shot. But it will give the Beavers an opportunity to settle things down here and have a free kick from the crease here, Jack. As, again, it's end-to-end action.
Yeah. You get the feeling that whichever team makes the first mistake is going to lose. This could very well be one of those 1-0 who buckles first type of games.
Well, it was whistled down on the free kick, so I think we had substitutions coming in, and they weren't quite done substituting before the ball was put into play there, so a little early on the free kick. So they'll give it back to Gantz, and she'll play it down the right side. Past Schwabenbauer out to the 25-yard line. Rockets with it, and it goes out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. Beavers with the throw-in. Rockets get to the loose ball, played by Griffin on the far sideline. Fox dumps it out of bounds at the 30. Just halfway through here in the first half here, Jack. Still scoreless on the Corry Federal Credit Union scoreboard. And the Rockets play out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Beavers with the throw-in as Fox will put it back into play. Griffin gets a foot on it, drives it right back deep in the Beavers' end. Played high in the air. Out across the 40. Martin trying to get it to go upfield with her, but the Rockets are able to keep it in the Beavers' end. Beavers get to the loose ball and drive it right back out the midfield. Past Herman to the 45. Ricochets off the back of Goodwill and out of bounds. Herman with the throw-in. Goes over everybody's head and rolls inside the 20. Passenger plays it into the end zone, and it's going to go out of bounds right before the flag. And it will be Beavers' ball to throw back in. Rockets get to it and play it over the end line, or high up in the air. It comes down in the arms of Gantz right inside the crease. And she'll get a free kick at the top of the box, back out across the 40. Goodwill heads it. Heads it again. Griffin can't get a play on it. Martin finally settles the ball at her own 45. Dumps it off the back of Goodwill. Comes back to Martin. Beavers have it at the 45. Played it up the near side for O'Connor. A little too far and out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Beavers with the throw-in. 18-10 to go as Bem comes back into the ball game, and it looks like Simonson will come out. So we get the substitute completed, and O'Connor will throw it in for the Beavers. Goodwill at the 25-yard line. Reverses her field, stays with it. Still at the 25, dumps it in. Rockets push it back out across the 30. Jaworski plays it to the 25. Martin at the 30. Reverses. Comes back upfield to the 20. Puts it over to the right wing for, can't tell who that is. That's Bem that's back into the game. But she kind of loses the handle on it. Rockets coming back upfield. O'Connor giving chase. Oh, that could have been a near collision there.
Oof.
It's Passenger came up and played it back. Martin with it inside the 20 here. It's kicked out of bounds by the Rockets at 15. Martin with the throw-in. Kick back out here to the 30. Rockets chip it out to the 40. Jaworski with it at midfield. Plays it to the far side of the field. But right to a Rocket in that wing. Schwabenbauer is there to kind of slow him up. And it's going to ricochet off of her and out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Rockets with the throw-in. Griffin with ball in hand. Under 17 minutes to go in the half. Knocked out of bounds at the 15-yard line off of a Beaver. Griffin moves up there with the throw-in once again here for the Rockets. And, Jack, you can just feel the coolness coming in through the window.
Yep.
As the sun has made it over the horizon. Shadows all the way through the press box now.
Yeah.
As play enters the end zone and goes over the end line. And that will give the Beavers a kick from the goal crease. But we're definitely in the middle of October, and it is cool out there as you see people with hoodies and jackets and sweatshirts and all kinds of warm attire.
Yeah.
Weatherby plays it out across the 30. Rockets push it right back in again as they'll get to the 20. Oh, it almost got to the 25. Fox poked it free as it's going to come to Goodwill at the 40-yard line. Out across the 45. Dumped into the 40-yard line of the Rockets as they'll play it right back into the Beavers' end. And out of bounds, Beavers will get the throw, and his Passenger will put it back into play. Pass Fox to Goodwill at the 50, and she'll come right down the near sideline and stay with it at the 40. Dumped it in on the far side as Ben will give chase to it on the far side. At the 5-yard line, still with it. She gets good position at the goal line, plays it back to the 10. Beavers going to play it back here to the 35 to Jaworski. And Jaworski have to get around a defender there. Versus the field sends it back to the 45, but right to a Rocket as they're going to get control of it and push it out the midfield. Into Beavers' end as they'll try to get by Weatherby into that left wing. Weatherby gets into good position as the numbers get back in there. And I believe it was last off of Schwabenbauer on the far side there. Rockets with a good push up the field here as Simonson comes back into the game here for the Beavers. Trying to get the O'Connor comes out. Rockets dump it in with the throw-in. Weatherby gets to the loose ball, drives it out across the 20 to the 25. Rockets touch it on and out of bounds. I would have just let that go, but they touched it, and it went out of bounds. Beavers with the throw-in down the far sideline. Ben with it, trying to get upfield, and there's Martin. And she'll get down inside the 40, cuts back inside, sends it to the middle of the field for Goodwill. It's going to roll all the way here to Herman as she plays at the midfield. Beavers poke it right back in again. Fox deflects it to Goodwill at the 20, to the 15, to the middle of the field at the 10, gets a shot away and right in as Jackson gobbles that one up once more as she turned to Hoover on and didn't allow the rebound to get anywhere. Played out the midfield off of Jaworski to Simonson. Simonson tried to play it back, but the Rockets got to that loose ball as Weatherby plays at the midfield again as it pinballs here to Martin at the 40-yard line. To the far sideline. She can't save it before it goes out of bounds at the 30. Coming up on 13 minutes to go in the half, Jack, and we're still scoreless here as both teams have had a plethora of shots in this first half, but nothing to show for it. Bem sends it back to Martin on the far wing into the end zone. Crosser trying to get through, and it's deflected over the end line, and the Beavers will get a corner kick from the far corner.
I think this is only our second corner kick of the day.
Yes, as it looks like Bem is going to go over there and put it into play from the far corner. Twelve and a half minutes to go in the first half. A lot of action, a lot of running by both teams as they've stretched the field a number of times. Crossers driven in or deflected quickly by the Rockets back out to the 10. Dumped right back into the right corner. Ben traces it down at the inside. She slipped as she kicked it. And the Rockets try to save it, but it goes over the end line, and it's going to be another corner kick for the Beavers. Goodwill will trot over to the corner this time.
3 corner kicks and 3 different kickers.
So she has it teed up here. Beavers set to play. Crosser coming in, and that is wide right of the net and out of bounds. And the Rockets will get a free kick from the goal crease. And number 4 coming back in for the Rockets here, Jack. That is Donaldson. And I believe that's number 9 coming out. Maria Koval. Oh, I'm sorry, that was number 5 coming out. Neva Fink. Jackson plays it out to the 30-yard line here. Rockets trying to settle it and do it at the 25. Goodwill gets a foot on it, keeps it inside the 20. She'll push it into the 15, trying to chase it down. Herman is there and plays it out of bounds at the 5. Beavers with the throw in deep in the Rockets' end. Fox with the throw in. Trying to get Goodwill past Herman. And it comes back out to Fox at the 10-yard line. Pinballs around out to the 20. Poke to the near sideline and out of bounds. The Rockets will get the throw in at their own 25-yard line as we're coming up on 10 minutes to go in the half. Herman with ball in hand. Waiting to get it back into play here. Out across the 40. That could have been a handball called there, but goes to Weatherby at the 25. She'll drive it back into the far wing. Griffin dumps it right back into the Beavers' end. Off of Schwabenbauer and out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Griffin with a quick throw in down to the 20. Poked inside to the 10. Weatherby comes up as Schwabenbauer gets to the loose ball and drives it out across the 20. Fox with it, gets it up to Martin. Martin to the 35. She'll reverse her field out across the 40, still with it to the 45, and she gets tripped up. And I believe they're going to have a call here. And Martin a little slow to get up there, but finally getting to her feet and getting back into the play. And I believe it was called a free kick for the Rockets at the Beavers' 43-yard line. I believe this is Griffin to put it into play from the 43. And it'll get inside the 15 to the 10-yard line. Schwabenbauer gets it to Simonson. And the Beavers drive it out. I believe that was Simonson with it. Goodwill to Martin at the 45. Out across the Casey's Express midfield stripe as she gets to the 40-yard line. Still with it as it poked free. But Jaworski is there to dump it back in. Herman plays it right back out to the 45. Rockets to midfield and over. Down the right flank they go. Morrison back to the middle of the field. Simonson plays it to the 45. Griffin dumps it back into the Beavers' end. Schwabenbauer trying to track it down on the far side, and it's going to go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Rockets with the throw in deep in the Beavers' end here. 8.5 to go in the first half. Griffin with ball in hand on the far side to put it into play. To the 5-yard line, played out across the 10. Griffin with it, dumps it in, off of Weatherby. And it rolls to Gantz, and she'll snag it up inside the box to alleviate the pressure. To the top of the box and gets a kick on it. Back out across the 30. Bounces over everybody to the 40. Martin with it at midfield. Staying with it. She'll come back into her side of the 50. Punches it back out front. Rockets get to the loose ball as Jaworski will settle it at the 45. Played down the far sideline. Back into Rocket territory. And out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Rockets with a throw-in. Goodwill steps in front of that. Pass dumps it over the defense at the 20. Them giving chase, and the Rockets play it out of bounds at the 15. Beavers with a throw-in deep here in the Rockets' end. As we come up on 7 minutes to go in the game, or in the first half. Played to the near side. Simonson dumps it in. It gets to Herman. There's Fox with it. She'll get inside the 5, trying to get around the corner here and over the end line. As subs will come in once more. And it will be a free kick for the Rockets from inside the crease. Jackson has it teed up, top of the crease on the right side. Drives it out across the 20. Martin knocks it down, gets inside the 15 to the 10, and sends it to the middle of the field. And Jackson comes out to the top of the box, or top of the crease, and makes a sliding save on that to alleviate that pressure. And she'll keep it scoreless here. She plays it high in the air, out to the 45-yard line. It bounces into Beaver territory. And the Beavers will head it back into the Rockets' end. And the Rockets will send it to the near side as Fox is there, slows it up. And it pinballs off of a Rocket and out of bounds. Beavers will get the throw in on the near sideline. From their own 40, Passenger will put it into play as we have a substitute coming in for the Beavers. Nichols coming in. I didn't see who came out. Well, Bem's kind of going to come out, and I believe Jaworski went to the forward position as Nichols will settle in at the defense. It goes over everybody to Goodwill at the 35, to the 30, punched in to the right corner. It's going to be played there by the Rockets as it's going to be saved on the far sideline there. Rockets get to the loose ball and drive it out across the 30, out across the 40, and out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Beavers with the throw-in. I believe that was Beckman on the far sideline there for the Beavers. Now the Rockets get the throw in. Down the far sideline. Schwabenbauer comes up, plays it high in the air to midfield. Griffin knocks it down, and it's going to pinball out of bounds off of Sorensen. So the Rockets with the throw in here as we're under 5 minutes to go in the first half, Jack. Rockets will dump it in. Comes right to Nichols. She'll play it out across midfield to Goodwill. She pokes it down the left wing, trying to get into the open, get some separation inside to the 10. Still with it. And Jackson's going to come out and corral it before Goodwill can get to the middle of the field and get a shot away. Jackson plays it back to the midfield and over. Passenger tips it. Rockets get it into the Beavers' end. Weatherby stays in good position here, pushing to play wide to the left side, trying to poke in free, and the Rockets get to it before Gantz can and poke it into the open net, and they have a 1-0 lead.
Well, I said, Dewey, I think it might come down to who makes the first error first. And
3:54 to go in the first half, and the Rockets have a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, that just might be the error. Now, the Beavers have had several opportunities, and I'm sure they will have several more. So, far from over, but
I want to say it was number 9 with the goal. Or it might have been number 2. I couldn't see the number. Anyways, the Rockets have the lead now, 1-0, as the ball goes over the end line. And that will give the Beavers a free kick from the goal crease. Weatherby has it teed up, right-hand corner. Puts foot the ball, drives it out across the 25. Tipped there by Simonson to Griffin. Griffin dumps it in to the 10-yard line. Passenger gets to the loose ball and drives it back out to the 30. Goodwill heads it in the air. Martin trying to settle it at the 45 to Casey's express midfield stripe, and Griffin got back there and pushed it back into the Beavers' end, but the Beavers recover well here as Martin trying to get it and keep it in the Rockets' end, but it'll come to Nichols on the far near side, and she'll dump it back into the Rockets' end. Played high in the air down the left wing. Goodwill trying to get in there. And it gets kicked out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Beavers, I believe, should get the throw in. Rockets played out of bounds again. Beavers with another throw in here. We're coming up on 2.5 minutes to go in the half. Trying to get it into the middle of the field for Fox. Has good position. Trying to get by Griffin. Cannot as she'll drive it out to midfield and over. Schwabenbauer to Nichols. Nichols dumps it into the Rockets' end. They'll play it to the far sideline. Simonson will get to it first and see if Fox can chase it down inside the 10. And the Rockets will get it back out to the 30. Out across to the 40. Into Beaver territory at the 45. Comes to the middle of the field. And they'll push it down there. Weatherby tried to come up there, but the Rockets have it deep in the Beavers' end at the 10-yard line. Into the right wing. Beavers get back with numbers and kick it to the near sideline and out of bounds. Weatherby gets to the loose ball and plays it out of bounds at about the 20-yard line. 1:20 to go here. And the goal scorer was number 6, I believe, for the Rockets, Jack. Burley. Fox plays it out of bounds. Rockets with the throw-in at the 5-yard line. They'll get it into the 10. Bounces and goes right to Nichols at the goal line. Comes back out to Martin at the 20. Griffin's there with the loose ball. She'll dump it back in, and it's going to go right to Gantz as she scoops it up. 45 seconds to go in the first half. All the way out to the 45-yard line. Goodwill plays it back in as she'll get by the defender here at the 40-yard line. Still with it. It pinballs to Fox. Comes back out to midfield. Simonson dumps it in. Rockets corral it and get it over here to midfield as they'll work into the Beavers' end. Inside to the 20-yard line. Weatherby come up, but it sends it into the right wing for Burley, and she gets a shot away, but it's well wide right of the net. 7 seconds to go in the half. I don't think the Beavers are going to get this back into play before the first half comes to an end. And the horn will sound with the Rockets out in front, 1-0, Jack. We'll head to a commercial break and be back with the Humes Ford of Halftime Report in just a little bit.
Burns Garage is your local one-stop shop for all your auto repair needs. Family owned and operated in Corry for over 50 years, Burns offers general auto repair, Piaa inspection, emission testing, and front-end alignments. Burns is located at 10460 Route 426 in Corry. Give them a call today to schedule your auto repair at 814-664-9446. Burns Garage, your local one-stop shop for all your auto repair needs. Since 1968, Uteg's Body Shop has been Corry's leader in offering complete collision and refinishing services, including unitized frame alignment. Located at 633 East Smith Street in Corry, Uteg's is a family-owned business that offers free estimates, insurance company assistance, lifetime warranty, automotive glass replacement, and paintless dent repair. Uteg's would like to thank all of their customers and welcome the new ones. To schedule your appointment today, call Uteg's Body Shop at 814-663-2562. Thank you for choosing Uteg's as your selected auto body repair facility. At Kitchen Village, custom isn't just what we do, it's who we are. With 35 years of experience, we bring your dream kitchen or bath to life, built around you. Our expert team handles everything: design, build, and finish with precision and care. Call Kitchen Village today at 814-964-4684 or visit us at www.kitchenvillage.com. Kitchen Village, let's create something custom just for you. Need a reliable contractor? Sawyer Builders General Contracting is your local expert. Sawyer Builders handles new construction, remodels, garages, roofing, and more. Quality work, on time, and within budget. Call Talon today at 814-462-4628. Sawyer Builders. Let's build your dream together. When it comes to asphalt paving services, P2 Paving is second to none. They not only provide high quality and reliable asphalt work, but they also aim to provide their customers with the best level of service possible. Serving all of northwestern Pennsylvania, P2 Paving is the source for your asphalt paving and sealing needs. Whether it's a small home driveway or a large commercial complex, P2 Paving can handle any job. Give them a call today at 814-665-5190 or visit them online at www.p2pavingco.net. Let P2 pave for you.
Hi everybody, Rick a cheer from the Performance Center.
Located at 11323 Route 6 in Corry, Lifted Health is owned and operated by Rich Galinsky. Open from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Friday, and 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Saturdays. Lifted Health offers personal training, classes, sports-specific rehab, functional training, and nutrition. Text Rich today at 814-323-6154 or message Lifted Health on Facebook at facebook.com/Lifted Barbell Club.
When you need health care, you deserve a health system that takes a whole-person approach to medicine for you and your family. Whether you need the expert care of our hospitals, the specialized knowledge of our clinical practices, the compassionate support of our behavioral health network, or our continuum of services for seniors, you can rely on LECOM Health. Founded in Erie, invested in Erie, advancing healthcare in Erie. LECOM Health, whole person care for a lifetime.
Located at 130 North Center Street, Casey's Express has all your favorite tasty treats. From fresh burgers right off the grill made to your liking to their famous wood-fired pizzas, Casey's is your hometown spot for all your good eats. But more importantly, they've got them super delicious cold treats too. Ice cream of all kinds, including your favorite sundaes and milkshakes to that birthday ice cream cake, Casey's has it all. Don't have time to stop? Order online at www.caseysexpresstogo.com. Casey's Express, it's so good.
Around every corner, there's a Napa here to keep you moving. Backed by a nationwide network of nearly 6,000 auto parts stores and over 17,000 auto care centers nationwide. Napa has the products, people, and knowledge you need to find the automotive solutions you've been searching for.
Stop by your locally owned Napa Auto Parts store today. JH Napa Auto Parts, 955 North Center Street in Corry, 85 Waterford Street in Union City, and 12661 Route 19 in Waterford. Located at 983 North Center Street, Healthy Smiles of Corry is committed to making sure their Corry neighbors have access to good customer service and excellence in dentistry. Everyone on their team values their patient relationships and make it their priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate, and complete oral care that you and your family deserve. Healthy Smiles wants all their patients to leave their practice with a beautiful and healthy smile that they love to show off. For more information, contact them today at 814-664-4011 or visit them online at www.healthysmilesofcorry.com.
Hey everybody, my name is Cameron Atha. I am the lead pastor here at Harvest Community Church, right here in Corry, PA, inviting you to come hear the glorious gospel of Jesus Christ. Here at Harvest, we live on mission to love God, to love others, and to make disciples. We hope to see you this Sunday at 627 Worth Street in Corry, PA.
It's the Fox Family Insurance Kickoff. Fox Family Insurance is your local team of experts for all things Medicare. They can help you through the Medicare maze, whether you are still working, already retired, or planning your retirement. Beth and Patty at Fox Family Insurance can help you with all your Medicare plan options. Located at the Corry Jamestown Credit Union Building on North Center Street in Corry.
I'm Adam Martinberger. I've worked with Komatsu for 18 years, and I'm the manufacturing manager. Kayla Ryle has been a phenomenal asset to our company since she's came here. She has been making the pins in the conveyor chains, and currently she is manufacturing the components for the crawler chain side of the business.
My name is Kayla Ryle, and I work at Komatsu in Reno, and I run 2 Doosan lathes, and I make pins for the mining equipment that we all make. I went to school at Pitt in Titusville. I took the MAC program, and I did the basic machining and the CNC course. One of the things that kind of challenged me at the beginning was just it being in the real world, I guess. Like, you're used to being kind of in like more classroom setting and learning, and you're actually in a shop doing the actual work. There's a lot of confidence building that had to come with it because I thought that I wasn't, real sure of myself in my learning. I knew my instructor did a wonderful job of trying to bring that out of me. And when I got to work, it was really time to put that to the test. It's kind of like an out-of-body thing when I look back and see how far that I've came. Because at the beginning, I wasn't sure I was making the right choice. It's like, I don't know if this is going to be for me. And now I absolutely love my job. I love that they took a chance on me. And I love that everything that I learned with the schooling, it's just, I'm like, oh yeah, I know this. Like, I could do this part. This is definitely my career move. I was looking for a career and I for sure found it. I hope to be here a long, long time.
Located at 34.
Welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd with Jack Hasbrook as we settle in here and finish up the Humes Ford of Corry halftime report. 1 goal in that first half, Jack. It was by Titusville at the 3:54 mark off the foot of number 6. I believe that was Addison Burley. And they have a 1-0 lead here after the first half as we have the Rockets taking the Fox Family Insurance opening kick here as we get ready for half number 2. Rockets going right to left on the screen, Beavers left to right as Griffin will dump it into the Beavers end. Fox giving chase to it, pushes it right back into the Rockets end. Martin trying to track it down there. Rockets will get it, play it out across the 40 to midfield, and Fox pushes it right back into the Rockets end as there was kind of a push from behind on Goodwill, but she stays with the play. It comes to the middle of the field. The Rockets going to push it down the left wing here as Schwababar came up. She got knocked down as well. Ball comes out of bounds here at the 50-yard line. Rockets with the throw-in. Donaldson plays it down the near sideline into the middle of the field, trying to get into the left wing. There's Burley inside to the 5, trying to set up a shot as she's dancing around, and it comes out to the 10. Shot gets fired. It's going to go wide right as it'll go all the way to the far side of the field. Rockets chase it down, get it back out to the 10-yard line here. They push it in, and ricochets off of a Rocket and over the end line. That will give the Beavers a kick from the goal crease here, Jack, as a lot of the play that we saw in the first half has spilled over here to the second half.
Yep.
Runs down both sides of the field, and a lot of shots being taken, but not a lot of good quality shots. As Weatherby plays it out across the 30 to the 35, rolls out here to the 45-yard line. Rockets push it back in as Burley gives chase to it at the 15, dumps it into the right flank. They save it there, and it will pin ball around, come out to the 10. Burley with it again as the Beavers will play it back out to the 20. Griffin, as Burley gets it again at the 5, gets a shot away. Weatherby in front of that, gets it back out to the 15. It's going to bounce once, and Gantz is going to corral it before anybody can get to it. She plays it high in the air. It lands at the 45 as Bem tries to get the corner here and gets tripped up at the 32. And it's going to come out of bounds. Last touch by the Rockets. So Martin will get the throw in on the near sideline here at the 30-yard line, trying to get it into Goodwill at the 10-yard line. She'll work her way into the end zone. It's poked free by the Rockets and over the sideline, out of bounds. So the Beavers with a throw-in deep in the Rockets' end. Goodwill. It's headed by one of the Rockets back out to the 5, to the 10. Beavers trying to track it down there was Ben, but it's going to come all the way out across the 40 as Passenger comes up at the 45, and she'll bounce it off of a Rocket out of bounds at the 45-yard line. And we have a substitute coming back in. O'Connor comes in for the Beavers as Bem is going to find her way to the bench and take a breather after a few minutes of play here in the second half. Beavers throw it into the 30. Goodwill there at the 30. She'll poke it into the 20, and the Rockets put it right back out again. Beavers dump it right back in. O'Connor at the near sideline gets it inside to the 20. Tries to save it from going out of bounds, and the Rockets will get the throw in at their own 20-yard line. Rockets get the ball across midfield. Settle it to Burley at the 30, to the 20. Simonson coming back to harass her, not let her get a good shot away, and it hits the side of the net. And the Beavers will get a kick from the goal crease. Addison Burley, the only goal scorer in the first half. Nearly had a second one there. Weatherby has it teed up in the right corner of the crease. Out across the 25 to the 30-yard line. Rockets with it there at the 25, poke it into the 20. It's poked free by the Beavers, and it's poked right back in again by the Rockets. Neither team has been able to maintain good possession for any length of time.
No.
As they get into the 5, inside the goal line, and it's going to roll over the end line. And I believe it will be a corner kick for the Rockets from the near corner. And Griffin will tee it up. So the Rockets did not have a corner kick in that first half, Jack, if I remember correctly.
No, I think there were 3, and they were all on the Beavers.
So this is the first one of the night for the Rockets. And it's going to come to the front of the net, and it rolls through everybody. Beavers kick it out to the 15-yard line. And down the far sideline and out of bounds at the 25. Rockets with the throw-in. All the corner kicks were down here in the left end zone.
Yeah.
To our left. And
all on the far side, too.
The last one was on the near side, but Beavers with the throw-in. Trying to work down that far sideline is Goodwill. She kind of loses the handle on it, but Martin gets to it. Try to get it to Simonson on the near side as the Rockets get into the Beaver territory here. Down the near sideline and out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Beavers with the throw-in. That was Molly Cavell working her way up the sideline as they try to get it into Burley at the 20-yard line. Beavers kick it out of bounds at the 30. 34 minutes to go in the ball game here. Rockets out 1-0 on a goal in the first half. Simonson gets a hold of it and sends it into Rockets' end. Rockets steal it away and dump it right back into the Beavers' end. Schrabenbauer at her own 20 plays it out of bounds. Rockets will get the throw in deep in the Beavers' end. Griffin awaiting for the teammates to get into position before she dumps it in. Schrabenbauer came right up and blocked that. And Griffin deposits it over the end line. And that will give the Beavers a free kick from the goal crease. Girls volleyball in action right now. Gibbs Northeast. Jack, if you want to get a quick update on that, let us know how they're doing.
Yes, sir.
Last we knew, they were in JV action.
Yes.
In the first set for JVs. And that was about 20 minutes ago.
They took the first set. They are up 1-0, and they are currently up in the second set, 11-5.
Schrabenbauer dumps it into the Rockets' end as the Beavers give chase to it. Simonson. And the Rockets play it out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Beavers will get the throw in. And this has been the story of the whole game, Jack. A rush upfield, and then it's played out of bounds, and the other team gets a throw in.
Yeah.
And then we rush down the other end and do the same thing.
Yep.
Martin has it ricocheted out of bounds. And the Beavers once again with the throw in on the near sideline. O'Connor puts it in to Martin as she tries to get through a couple of defenders there. Simonson into the end zone, trying to get across her to come to the middle of the field, but the Rockets will play it back out to the 20-yard line. They'll get into the open to the 30 as Jaworski gets back into the play and forces it to the far sideline. Fox battling for it here at the 30. Rockets will get it free and clear. Jaworski at the 45 dumps it back in here. And it goes off of O'Connor and out of bounds. Last touch by the Rockets. As the Rockets play it right back into the Beavers' end. Simonson comes up and plays it into the Rockets' end. Goodwill gives way to Fox as it's pushed into the 20. O'Connor kind of got cut off of the ball there, but Simonson's right there. She'll work it into the 20 as she reverses her field a little bit there. Gives the Rockets time to come up and get the ball away from her as Martin will get it at the 30-yard line. Pokes it into Simonson. Right back to Martin at the 20. Played high in the air by Griffin. It'll be played across midfield as Burley tries to settle it there. It's going to go to the far sideline. The Rockets get to it before Passenger can get to it. I believe that's Morrison trying to get it through and does. And Schwabenbauer comes up, makes a nice defensive play there. It's going to go out of bounds at the 10-yard line. But the Rockets had a golden opportunity there with an open goal mouth to put it into. Schwabenbauer came in and stole the ball away and kicked it out of bounds. Rockets with the throw in deep in the Beavers' end, 10-yard line. Griffin looking for somebody. Gets it in there to Molly Colville. And it's played out of bounds. And the Beavers will get the throw in. Ben back into the game for the Beavers as O'Connor will head to the bench. Played out of bounds by the Rockets at the 15-yard line. Played into the middle of the field. Passenger didn't get a lot of mustard on that hot dog. It goes right to a Rocket as they're going to keep it in the Beavers' end on the far side of the field. They'll play it into the goal line. Official says play on. As the play comes back out across the 25, Rockets dump it right back in again inside the 5-yard line. Weatherby gets to the loose ball, plays it out to the 25-yard line. Rockets push it right back in again. Schwabenbauer plays it out here to Bem at the 30. Still with it at the 35. Try to chip it out of the zone. Schwabenbauer lays the boom down on it, but it's blocked by the Rockets and keeping it in the Beavers' end. Griffin with a long shot, and it's going to go over the end line, and the Beavers will get the kick from the goal crease. Just under 29 minutes to go in the game. Rockets out in front 1-0. And the pace of this game is really, I think, starting to hit these teams, Jack, as they seem like we don't see the big runs that we did in the first half.
Yeah.
I think they are feeling the effects of all those long runs in the first half.
Yeah, which is why I had a feeling that this game would come down to who made the first error.
Well, the Rockets get control and play it down the far sideline into the middle of the field. It comes as Passenger plays it high in the air to the far sideline. Beavers get it back across the 30 to the 35, and the Rockets push it right back in again. And it's going to go to the middle of the field at the 10-yard line. Beavers play it out across the 25. Goodwill working that far sideline. Trying to get by Herman, pushing it right down the middle of the field. Bem chasing it down, but it's going to get past her into the 5-10-yard line. Rockets play out of bounds at the 15. Beavers with a throw in on the near side. Simonson tried to get it into the 5-yard line, but Rockets push it back out to the 40. Beavers push it right back in again from Jaworski. Simonson pushes it in again. Rockets get to the loose ball, play it to the middle of the field, to the far sideline, as they'll work it into Beaver territory, down to the 35, poking it into the middle of the field. There's Schwabenbauer that plays it back out to the 35 to Jaworski. Jaworski to the 40, still with it, pushes it to the middle of the field. Griffin steps in and takes it away. Gives it away to a teammate and bounces off a Passenger, comes to Jaworski at the 35. Still with it there, coming to the middle of the field. Gets rubbed off the ball. Simonson come up to help out. Rockets get to the loose ball, and they're going to play it to the far sideline and out of bounds at the 25. Goodwill, along with Martin at midfield, can't get over into Rockets territory. Played in the air. Looking to settle it there, unable to get very far with it. As the Beavers push it into the 35, and the Rockets drive it high in the air, right back out again. Simonson knocks it down at the 35, and will get it out across the 45, coming up to midfield as she tries to get around the Rocket there and pokes it into Rocket's end and out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Subs will come in. Rockets with the throw-in on the near side. Simonson gives way to Martin. Martin to the midfield, pokes it over to Goodwill. Goodwill loses the handle on it as it's played back to Fox. Goodwill works it back to Fox on the left wing. Trying to run down the far sideline past Herman. She'll go into the end zone and get tripped up there. No call. Is it going to come back out to the 20-yard line? Beavers able to keep it in. Played high in the air by Griffin at the 20, back out to the 35. Simonson dumps it in to Martin at the 30. Still with it. They push it back to the 40. Beavers dump it right back in again. Lila Simonson try to settle it at the 25 to the 20. Rockets get to the loose ball and drive it to the near sideline. To the 30 and out of bounds. I believe last touch by the Beavers, so the Rockets will get the throw in on the near sideline as we're just under 25 minutes to go in the game. Poked in here to Martin, or to Goodwill. Simonson gets to the loose ball, puts it right back to Goodwill, and out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Beavers with the throw in as Martin comes over to put it back into play. And Nichols comes back into the ball game for the Beavers. And I believe that is number 20. No, that's Jaworski coming to the bench for a rest. Rockets play it out of bounds. Last touch by the Beavers at the 5-yard line. Rockets will get the throw in as we come up on 24 minutes to go in the game here. Beavers play it into the end zone. They're going to let it go out of bounds over the end line. And it will be a free kick from the goal crease for Jackson. Jack, we're back in action again tomorrow night.
Yes, sir.
As we are here at home at Howard Sheen Field, as the Beavers will take on the Fairview Tigers in varsity football action. Kickoff at 7. The whole crew will be here in full force as Goodwill breaks in on that left side, trying to get back in the middle of the field at the 15-yard line, trying to poke it in and through, but it goes right to Jackson as she scoops it up once more and keeps that goose egg on the scoreboard. So the Tigers coming to town tomorrow night, Jack, and Beavers looking to get to 6-2 on the year as they start to make the push for the playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
Schrabenbauer drives it into the Rockets' end on the far side of the field, and it looks like the Rockets are going to get the throw in at about the 15-yard line. They work it down the far sideline. And into the Beavers' end. Schwabenbauer comes up, pushes it right back into the Rockets' end. But real close to midfield. They'll get it over to the near sideline. Inside to the 40, to the 35. Still with it there. Puts it back into the middle of the field to the 30 now. Into the left wing. Burley with it at the 5-yard line inside the end zone. As she'll step to get around somebody. It comes back out to the goal line. Beavers pushes to the near sideline. As Simonson is there, out at the 15, out across the 30, and out of bounds. Nope, still in bounds, and the Rockets play it into the Beavers' end at the 20. Schwabenbauer finally gets it across midfield, and play will go to the middle of the field. Martin trying to track it down there as Simonson pushes it into the Rockets' end. Goodwill tries to track it down at the 30, but it goes out of bounds, and the Beavers will get the throw in as Martin comes over to put it back into play. Whiteley comes in for Simonson. Well, Jack, did you have an update on how the girls were doing? I don't remember if I heard you say or not.
Yes, they were up 1-0, and I just checked actually about 30 seconds ago, and they were currently up 23-15, I believe.
In the second set?
Yes.
That was the JVs.
13. That's it, yeah. JV is now at match point 24-13.
All right. Rockets play it out of bounds on the near side, giving the Beavers a throw in here deep in the Rockets' end as we hit the 21-minute mark to go here in the second half. Second half brought to us by Cafaro's Custom Butchering and K&E Surveyors. Martin trying to get free to get a shot away and just can't seem to get the ball to settle long enough for her to get a good shot. But she's all the way back out to the 30-yard line, and the Rockets poke it free to Burley at midfield. She'll get into the 40, down the far sideline, inside the 20, to the 10. And Weatherby is there, and she doesn't have an answer for Weatherby. It deflects off of her and goes to the end line and over, so the Rockets once more have a corner kick upcoming as Jaworski comes back into the game for the Beavers, and Bem will head to the bench for a break. Rockets with a corner kick upcoming from the far corner here as they are making substitutions as well. And that is ricocheted over the end line wide right of the net. That will give the Beavers a free kick from the goal crease as Weatherby will tee it up once more in the upper right-hand corner. Halfway through the second half here, Jack, and it's still a 1-0 lead for the Rockets as Weatherby will put it into play. Out across the 35 to the 40-yard line. Rockets push it right back in again, down the near sideline, into the 10-yard line. Rockets will chase it down in the end zone, settle it, try to get it a shot away here. Oh, got a good shot, but it's wide left of the net. Little give-and-go play there, well set up by the Rockets, but not well executed.
Yeah, had a clear spot there, just a little off the mark.
Had a good look at it, but just didn't put it into the open net. As the Beavers will put it into play with a free kick here, out across the 30 to the 35. And the Rockets lose it out of bounds on the far sideline there. Beavers with a quick throw-in as they'll try to send Martin down that far sideline. And she can't get past the last defender as it's pinballed around there. Beavers trying to corral it. Simonson gets it over midfield, but the Rockets get to the loose ball and push it right back into the Beavers' end. Weatherby at the 25 drives it back out the midfield. Comes to the Jaworski, but it's driven right back into the Beavers' end as one of the Rockets got to it before she could get to it. Down to the 20-yard line, back into the open. Rockets put some pressure on here, get a shot. It's deflected by Weatherby. And Weatherby again gets to the loose ball and drives it out of bounds at the 10-yard line on the near sideline. 18 minutes to go in the game. Rockets with a throw in deep in the Beavers' end. As they will set the play up here. Schwabauer stepped in front of that entry pass, gets it out to Martin at the 20-yard line. And she'll drive it out across the 35, but the Rockets put it right back in. As they'll work it out across the 30 now. Drives it into Rockets' side of the 50, all the way down to the 30, to the 25. And the Rockets just played out of bounds at the 20-yard line. I haven't quite understand the philosophy of the soccer yet, Jack. There was hardly anybody around that player, and they just played it out of bounds. I just don't understand why.
Yeah, I don't know.
Beavers working into the left flank here. Fox trying to work through and just can't get through everybody. Martin stays with it, pokes it back in. Rockets get to the loose ball, drive it out across to the 40. Passenger pushes it back in. Rockets push it right back out. Simonson stumbles, and I believe the Beavers are going to get a free kick here from the 40-yard line as Simonson was tripped up on that play. So Weatherby comes up. She'll put it into play with a free kick here at the 40-yard line as we come up on the 16-minute mark. Martin with it at the 30. Pokes it into the right flank. Trying to get Fox opened up, but it goes out of bounds at the goal line. Beavers with a throw-in as we hit that 16-minute mark. And it goes off of a rocket and over the end line. Beavers with a corner kick here on the far side, Jack. As they've been maintaining a little pressure here. Trying to get the equalizer. And I believe that is Fox going over there to put it into play from the corner. Beavers have the play set up inside the box. Rockets will knock it down before it gets through. And there's another shot, and it's going to go wide left in the net. So Jackson picks up a loose ball. She'll put it back into play as we approach 15 minutes to go. And she'll drive it out across the 20. Beavers settle it at the 35, poke it into the 25. It's pushed out to the 10-yard line, and the Rockets drive it out across the 20, still with it on the far sideline, out to the 40. Chipped into the Beavers' end as Passenger is there to push it right back into the Rockets' end. Deflects out of bounds at the 35-yard line, last touch by the Beavers, so the Rockets will get the throw in. It'll come to Goodwill at the 45. She gets across midfield, and ball was a little bit out in front of her, and the Rockets will play it right back into the Beavers' end as the Beavers play it right back. Rockets get to the loose ball and play it back into the Beavers' end at the 40-yard line. Passenger back there defending well. It ricochets off of her as Nichols will come up and play it back here to Simonson as she pokes it into the Rockets' end. Loose ball here at the midfield stripe, driven into the 40-yard line. Rockets push it right back. Schwabenbauer lets it go out of bounds, and the Beavers will get the throw in on the near sideline as we're under 14 minutes to go in the game. Rockets get to the loose ball, play it back into the Beavers' end. Misplayed there as the Rockets let it go all the way back to Weatherby. She'll drive it out to the 40. Deflects off of Simonson, comes to the near sideline and out of bounds. Substitutes coming in here for the Rockets. And I'll tell you one thing, Jack. A lot of the Rockets have long ponytails that covers up the numbers on the back of their jerseys. So I can't see it till the ponytail gets out of the way. And by that time, I can't find it on the roster. So I've kind of half given up on trying to figure out numbers and names. Burley inside the 5 to the goal line. Weatherby back trying to defend to the far side, and it goes over the end line past everybody. And the Beavers will get a free kick from the goal crease, as that was a nice play set up there by Burley. But there was just nobody there in the right wing to dump it into the open net. Weatherby has it teed up. We got 12.5 to go in the game. Beavers still trying to find the equalizer here. Nichols plays it high in the air to midfield. Rockets will play it out of bounds. Oh, no, right on the far sideline. As they'll push it down in the right side, and it will go out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Beavers with the throw-in. Tight play on the far sideline, knocked out of bounds by the Rockets. Beavers with the throw-in. Rockets push it right back into the Beavers' end. Comes to Schwabenbauer at the 25. Rockets get a hold of it here to the 10-yard line, to the 5. Gets a shot away, goes off the side of the net. And Weatherby plays it to the near sideline out of bounds, but that hit the side of the net, so it should be a kick from the goal crease for the Beavers. Officials right on top of it there, making the call. As we come up on 11 minutes to go here, Jack, time's starting to become a factor.
Yep.
Weatherby plays it out across the 30 to Goodwill. Simonson will drive it into the Rockets' end, goes by everybody inside the 35 to the 30. As Jaworski giving chase to it here, and it goes out of bounds at the goal line. And it looks like the Beavers will get a throw in here deep in the Rockets' end. So once again, we have end-to-end action here. Goodwill to throw in to the middle of the field. Martin trying to settle it here. It's going to come out across the 20, out to the 30. Rockets with it at midfield, into the Beavers' end. All the way down to the 10-yard line. Burley at the 5, into the goal line. And Schwabenbauer got back in there and poked it over the end line. And that will give the Rockets a corner kick. But it will allow the Beavers to get back on defense here as we hit the 10-minute mark here, Jack. And again, Beavers still looking for the equalizer. But they got the whole length of the field to go through, and they got to get possession of the ball first and foremost.
Yeah.
Griffin will set it up for the Rockets on the near corner. Rockets making a late substitution here, as they'll get some fresh legs into the game. Griffin adjusting the laces on her shoes as she will address the ball here. Crosser coming in to the far side, goes through everybody at the goal line. It's poked back out to the 5. There's a hard shot there, but it's blocked by the Beavers as it comes back out across the 10 and out of bounds on the far sideline. Rockets with the throw-in. Fox steps in front of that. Can't get it out past the 20. Rockets will send it to the middle of the field. Schwabenbauer plays it to the far sideline and over the end line. It'll be a corner kick on the far sideline here. And that's wide right of the net. And Jack, it looks like is that the boys warming up on the sideline, or is that the girls warming up? Do we have a JV game after the varsity game here tonight?
Seems like it.
Seems like maybe they have a JV game getting ready to get warmed up or get into.
Because I believe the boys were yesterday, and I think they were away.
They played at Seneca, I believe.
Yeah, so I think we must have a JV game.
Well, they'll play it out across the 25-yard line. Beavers poke it out of bounds at the 40. As we come up on 8 minutes to go in this game. Rockets still with that 1-0 lead. A goal late in the first half at the 3:54 mark, as Addison Burley got it. And that's been the only tally of the night. Play comes to the middle of the field, as Ben was trying to get free, still with it at the 30, pokes it out across the 40 to the 45. Rockets drive it right back in. Weatherby gets a hold of it and plays it across the Casey's Express midfield stripe. Martin pushes it into the right wing here as they're breaking down the right flank, trying to get to the goal. Jaworski with it, gets a shot away, and it bounces right in on Jackson. And she makes no doubt about it. Corralling it and smothering it, hugging it like it's a lost teddy bear. Plays it high in the air out to the 40-yard line. Goodwill plays it back inside, and it's going to go out of bounds at the 30. Rockets with the throw-in. Just under 7 minutes to go in the game. Donaldson to put it into play for the Rockets. Down the near sideline. A little give and go play there. It's out of bounds at the Beavers 35-yard line. Beavers with the throw in now. Schrabenbauer to put it into play. Did you take your medicine last night, Jack?
I did.
Did it help?
Oh, yeah. I'm sure the one I took this morning's wearing off by now.
It's that time of year.
Yep.
Rockets played out of bounds at the 25-yard line as we come up on 6 minutes to go in the game. Bem settling it at the 20. Long shot gets through and goes right to Jackson. As Kara makes no doubt about it. Been solid in the net here tonight for the Rockets. And she'll play it high in the air. Off of Simonson at midfield. Rockets have it to the 40. And they'll push it into the 20. Weatherby's there at the 15. Drives it back out to midfield. Knocked down by the Rockets. Off of Simonson. Played back in by the Rockets. Inside the 20. Comes to the near side. And they'll push it back to the 25 and get it back into the end zone. It's going to roll in there and over the end line, giving the Beavers a free kick from the goal crease as we're coming up on 5 minutes to go in the game here. And, Jack, time really starting to become a factor here as the Beavers have got the full length of the field to go.
Yeah.
Weatherby has it teed up. And she'll drive it out across the 20 to the 25. Fox there with it at the 30. Can't get through as the Rockets push it right back in again. Weatherby plays it high in the air out across the 35 to the 40. Goodwill there along with Bem. It comes free, and the Beavers push it into the Rockets' end, and Goodwill trying to track it down, and once again the Rockets just push it out of bounds at the 20-yard line. 4:20 to go here. Martin quickly over there to put it back into play. To the goal line, to the middle of the field. Rockets keeping it pushed to the wide side. It's going to go over the end line. And the Rockets will get the free kick from the goal crease. 4 minutes to go, Jack. As these games seem to fly by.
They really do.
Jackson plays it down the right flank. Goodwill steps in front of it. It rolls back into the 5. She'll sidestep one, gets a shot away, and it bounces once and right to Jackson. And again, she makes no mistake with it. Puts it away like a crisp $5 bill. Schwabenbauer plays it high in the air at midfield. It's going to land at the 40. Simonson trying to settle it. The Rockets get a foot on it. Play it back across midfield past Passenger to the 30-yard line. Walking into the 20. Still with it at the 15. Into the right flank, and it's going to go wide right of the net. And again, the Beavers with a free kick from the crease. And we're down to 3 minutes to go. And it is turned into a rather chilly night here at Howard Sheen Field, Jack.
Yeah, I was saying my hands are freezing.
Well, be ready for tomorrow.
I was saying,
and
tomorrow
cool
is going to be even worse, I'm sure.
Ben pokes it free into the Rockets' end, and they're going to play it out of bounds at the near sideline at the 30-yard line as we come up on the Lecom Health Corry Memorial Hospital 2-minute warning as we have a little time left to go, but Martin giving chase to it, trying to get it pushed through. And we're going to have a handball called against the Beavers, and the Rockets will get a free kick deep in their own end. Jackson coming out to the very top of the box to put it back into play. And drives it out across the 40-yard line. Comes back here to Martin at the 30. And the Rockets get to the loose ball and drive it back out the midfield. Weatherby pushes it back in. Bounces off of Griffin back to midfield. Weatherby knocks it down once more. Gets it back into the Rockets' end. Gets all the way to the 20. Bem's there to slow it up, but the Rockets push it to the far sideline. 1:30 to go in the game. Schwabenbauer gets it out to midfield. And she's going to get called for the push from behind, and the Rockets will get a free kick from the Beavers' 40-yard line. 1:10 to go. Griffin waits to put it into play. It's going to bounce once and go right to the right side of the net, and out of bounds. Beavers with a free kick from the goal crease. As Weatherby gets it set up quickly, under a minute to play. She'll drive it out to the 20-yard line. Rockets knock it down there. Into the 10. To the goal line. Crosser coming, deflects off of Schwabenbauer to the 5. Rockets get its shot in there, and it's going to go over the top of the net and out of bounds. 25 seconds to go in the game as Weatherby tees it up once more from the crease. Rockets keep it in the Beavers' end at the 15, still with it. To the 5, to the goal line. There's a shot, and Gant snags it out of the air. Played high in the air to Martin. And that's your final here tonight at Howard Sheen Field. The Rockets come in and steal one from the Beavers. 1-0 here, Jack. Let's get into our P2 Paving postgame report. Wrap things up and hand out a few awards and send us home safe and sound.
Yeah. Hey, my prediction of 1-0 was right, by the way.
Well, there you go. You nailed it. Our Healthy Smiles of Corry offensive play of the game?
You know, my mind goes back to the first half. There was a sequence with Martin where she had some really nice footwork to get herself free there and almost sink one in the back of the net.
Yeah, so we'll give that to the Healthy Smiles of Corry offensive play of the game. Our Kitchen Village defensive play of the game, I'm giving that to Schwabenbauer as she came back and got to a play that really was going into the wide open end of the goal, and she snuck in there, got back in defensively, and drove the ball out of bounds on the near sideline, giving the Rockets the throw in. But she definitely saved a goal there. So that's the Kitchen Village defensive play of the game. Our Karate Chevrolet player of the game, I'm kind of leaning towards number 4. Schwabenbauer played a really good game for the Beavers here tonight defensively.
Yeah.
She was in a bunch of different plays and was in good position most of the game and really did a nice job from the defensive end to keep the ball out of the Beavers' net and up the field. So
Absolutely.
I'm kind of leaning towards Schwabenbauer as our Karate Chevrolet player of the game. The Deej Experience Sportsmanship Award, I kind of like the goalie for the Rockets, Kara Jackson.
Yeah.
She gets the shutout here tonight, and there wasn't too many times that she touched the ball that was juicy rebounds that went back out into the playing field. So she did a really nice job of corralling the balls and keeping it from going to anybody but her teammates. But most of the time she was able just to corral it and keep it in the crease.
Yeah, absolutely. Very solid in that tonight.
So once again, tune us in again tomorrow, Friday Night Lights, as we will be covering the Beavers in football action here at home against the Fairview Tigers. And, Jack, if you have one little last clips of the varsity volleyball team.
Yes, I'm not sure if they would have started yet. And, no, it does not look like they have began yet.
Still got the entire game to get home and get to watching.
Yeah.
So that'll do it here tonight at Howard Sheen Field. Rockets are victorious 1-0 over the Beavers, and we will head everybody home tonight. So for Jack Hasbrook, I'm Dewey Hurd. Thanks for tuning us in, and till we meet again on another venue, we will say God bless and good night.
The following presentation